meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Yeah. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. AFI is in the studio tonight. Adam and Jade are starting off, and then we'll have Davey and Hunter, thank you, coming back around and finishing out the second hour. Good to see you guys again.
Hello.
Hello.
AFI was here just 4 or 5.
During Christmas time, was it?
Yeah.
So it's September 18th. All right.
Was that long ago?
Yeah, but Drew, when you get old and time moves fast.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So Christmas starts in like August, and
It's almost Christmas now, isn't it?
We're coming up.
Yeah.
We're coming up on it.
I told somebody, somebody asked me what grade my kids are. I said, 6th grade. Almost.
Yeah.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know. They're in 5th grade.
Yeah.
That's how fast time is for me. I'm like, I got to tell you, I'm experiencing it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't want to get all weird on everybody, but if time is just something you like put it this way, when you get an operation and they put you under for 5 hours, you experience no time. So if it's in your head, in other words,
right,
it can move along.
That's right.
I mean, if you're holding your breath, it's a lot longer than if you're getting a BJ.
Yeah.
That's why I do both. And it evens out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
it's genius.
right.
Evil
When I get a
scientist.
BJ, I just go, it's great. Plus, you get that little rush, you get when the guys strangle themselves.
I'm going to stay out of this one.
Yeah, well, listen, it couldn't hurt. Sing the Sorrow is the name of the CD, as we've talked about in the past. AFI is 6th CD, by the way. And do you guys feel like... it feels like a good build for the band. Like it wasn't one of these big explosions out of the gate, here today, gone tomorrow kind of thing.
No, a long, slow burn, definitely.
But it's nice to move up incrementally than do a sort of rocket ride and then the free fall.
Yeah, because that's usually what happens. Yeah, so hopefully we have the long build to the free fall.
Well,
we've seen most people. We've seen.
No, what's wrong with a 20-year build to a free fall?
Okay, all right, you get that.
You make a lot of money, do a lot of drugs, get a lot of chicks on the ride.
I've noticed that people that take a long time to build take a long time to go away. They stay around for a while.
Well, it sort of feels like. I know it's sort of speaking in metaphors here, but you're sort of building the foundation so that the house stays up. The first big wind doesn't knock it down. By the wolf. Oh, speaking of the wolf, I was walking down my stairs tonight coming to the radio show, and this cat took off, and I thought, all right. And then there was a headless rat and a trail of blood leading down the stairs, and the head was missing. So the cat had the head.
Ate it.
Well, at least had it in its mouth because it let a
nice.
it was a ghoulish sight.
Nice.
Ghoulish. And then but what happened? But so I found a headless rat on my stairs a couple of weeks back, and but the head was left there, and I was thinking with the cats, like, what are they?
Why the head?
They pull the head. I understand it's their instincts, but they're not really hungry. I mean, it's got to be weird. It's like if you're a cat, you're walking around, and it's like, oh, there's a rat, I should pounce, but I just belched up some Mr. Frisky. Kitty, some kitty food, like I'm not hungry.
So this is like a house cat?
I want to kill, I want to kill, but I'm not really hungry.
The cat thinks that about us because it pertains to like rhinoceros and lions and stuff. Why does man kill those things?
Do you think the cat knows we're going out on safari?
Yeah, on some level, I'm sure of it.
All right, I'm just saying, look, if you're going to kill the thing, take it with you. That's what I'm saying. Just dump the body in the river like a good serial killer. Don't leave it right on the porch.
Don't they usually bring them to you?
Well, this isn't my cat.
Oh, okay.
That's the other thing. And that's the other thing. I'm trying to make friends with the cat because the cat takes off. And I'm like, oh, no, come back.
Take the rat with you.
Take the rat and then hang out. Hang out in the yard. All the rats are all yours. Whatever you want. Do your thing. Hey, take a duke every once in a while. That's all right. Kill them rats. All right. What are we talking about here, Drew?
AFI.
Oh, AFI. That's right. National, that'd be at the end. This always seems like it's misworded. The National Orange in San Bernardino.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it in the fairgrounds?
February 21. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, sold out.
All right. Well, what are you gonna do?
But you still can go down there, right?
You're in the middle of a tour. Right
Go down and hang out outside.
Yeah, we just got started.
All right.
Some other dates to follow here.
Yeah, way too many. But, you can go to www.afireinside.net, one word, and get all the information. I have all the tour dates and all that stuff.
Did Carrot Top give you that Carrot Top mug?
Oh, is that a Carrot Top mug?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I've been staring at this thing for 3 years. I had no idea it said
I'm
Carrot Top
jealous.
on it.
I love Carrot Top.
Carrot Top's the man. What's up?
He hasn't been around. We haven't
Top,
seen him in about 4 years, John.
He hasn't seen him in like 4 years.
He's buff now. He has no eyebrows.
He has no eyebrows and he's buff.
Yeah.
Let me say, it's always a little bizarre when really wussy guys buff themselves up. I'm not sure what to do. Like Sean Hayes from Will and Grace did that.
Oh, did he?
They all of a sudden they get on this weird kick. Here's the whole thing. Guys of, I don't know what you call it, but suspect sexuality, like Carrot Top, they're sort of like chicks in the sense that chicks have like eating disorders. The guys sit around and get fat. Chicks have eating disorders, and they get into that weird body dysmorphic stuff.
And when guys get that,
and when
weird.
guys get that, it's weird. And I think Carrot Top got into some sort of disorder where he just started living at the gym. And the next thing you know, it's this goofy clown-haired guy with these big 19-inch pythons hanging off him. And you're like, geez, I think I want to make fun of him. He might kick my ass.
Exactly. You don't want to be your ass kicked by Carrot Top because...
Yeah, it's horrible. I should imagine getting
My friend hates Carrot Top, but he doesn't want to talk trash to him because if he knows if he gets his ass kicked by Carrot Top, it's all over.
Carrot Top is actually a very, very nice guy.
He is a nice guy, but imagine how you would just be feeling if he was just kicking the ass out of you. There's like a huge crowd gathered around, like Carrot Top just pummeling
and, he'd have some some comedic props too to go along with
it
it.
would be like some evil clown coming after you. It would be that kind of a dream surreal.
Yeah, it'd just be horrible. It'd just be these flashes of orange and eye shade and bad props. Baby on board. And
It'd be the toilet seat with a rearview mirror.
The toilet seat they're in, and people laughing in slow motion. He's getting his ass kicked by Carrot Top. Oh, the face be all morphing. All right, we got to do some mushrooms and get Carrot Top to kick our ass. That'd be the best high ever.
I think this could be Bobcat's new film.
Cammie,
Yes.
you're 19.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay. I'm a lesbian, first of all. Mm-hmm. And the girl I'm currently dating she lives around 800-900 miles away from me. We dated in the past, and we broke up after 2 months, the original time, because of some bad stuff went down. And
all right, slow down a second. Slow down. How did you meet?
We met in high school. We've known each other for years.
And what was the bad stuff that went down?
I cheated on her.
Okay, so go ahead.
And
With a girl or a guy?
with a girl.
What's the question then?
Well, now
Somehow it doesn't sound like much. It's like, okay.
Well, okay. Now
big
she
deal.
lives. I'm in Albuquerque and she's in LA.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends, when I told them that we were getting back together, told me not to because it sounded like a bad plan. Because when I cheated on her, there was some suspicion that it had been set up that I was going to be hit on by this girl.
All right. By your girlfriend?
By them too. They were friends, and
So she was testing you or something?
I guess so. I don't know.
All right. What are you doing in Albuquerque?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Not a whole heck of a lot. I live
What's
here.
anyone do in Albuquerque?
I mean, you go into
Does anything
school,
there.
you have a job. What do
They
you?
don't have
why-
schools
Nothing.
there.
I
And
hang
if
out
you're-
at a coffee shop all day.
So if it's important to be with your girlfriend, why don't you go join her in L.A.?
Well,
We got enough troublemakers over here. Why don't you have her join you in Albuquerque? We'll thin this city out.
What's she doing
Hold
in
on
LA?
a second.
All right.
I was looking at the USA Today, and the 5 most congested arteries in the world are all in Los Angeles.
Really,
Like
what
the
are they?
405 and the 101, and then like the 405 and the 10, and then like the 101 and the whatever. And I realized this essentially is the Devil's Triangle, and we're all living in the middle of it like retards. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the freeways.
The ones we travel every day.
Yes,
Those are the ones.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there. I was talking to Jimmy down at his show, and I was saying, 101, the 10, the 405, and then I said, we're right in the middle of that triangle of freeways. This is the way. Let's thin the herd out here a little bit, huh? Clear out. Go to Albuquerque.
All right.
Take everyone you know. Take all your lesbo friends that aren't that hot. Take the hotties and go to Albuquerque. Let's go. Let's thin it out. Okay? I don't know what her question is. I'm tired of her.
The point is, the long distance at 19 really isn't going to work. I don't know how the girlfriend. That just doesn't work. But there's nothing. If you were in college or something, we'd be saying get involved with your life there at Albuquerque. But you're doing nothing. So if your relationship is important to you, why don't you join her?
Why? No. Have her come.
Or have her join you, whatever.
I got to spell this out anymore?
There's a situation behind that, though. She actually just recently moved out to L.A. and lives with her mother, who hates me.
And why does she live with her mother?
She lives with her mother because her mom followed her out to L.A. and lives with her, and she can't.
Wait, slow down. Wait, Adam. She lives with her mother because
her mom followed her out
to live with her. Her lives with her mother because she lives with her mother.
Just screwed up people. Who cares?
All right.
Listen to me. Can we get some rapid transit going in this godforsaken dump of a city?
Now. We have a train.
That's
people use it in Pasadena.
They do?
Yeah.
Not white people.
Yeah.
We got to get white people to put their cars away.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
white
course.
people aren't used to rolling and not having a steering wheel in their hand.
Adam, we need to put
we start giving them steering wheels and get on the train or the bus.
No. We need to put transportation in the air. We need to finally...
The monorail.
No.
Finally the Jetson?
Yes. It's been promised since we were kids.
No.
Come on.
We got to do something. This town is... Do you guys live out here, by the way?
No, we live in the Bay Area.
Smart. But it's pretty congested out there, too, right?
It is, but you don't really have to go as far to do things. You can just walk or take a cab or...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you in San Francisco proper?
Yeah, in San Francisco.
Oh,
nice. Beautiful.
Her and I had like a third honeymoon out there a few weeks back. Was it not true?
Yes, it was
beautiful.
Great. Yes.
Yeah.
You got to practice your receiving technique.
You're 16? Thank you.
Yeah.
What's happening, Anna?
Not much.
All right.
No, come on. You have a question,
I'm in no mood, Drew. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to run.
Shake your ass by time, huh? Look at this peanut gallery over here. Look at this through this window behind us.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's like 40 people looking at us through a window.
I'm so nervous all of a sudden. All right, let's go, Anna.
All right.
All right.
I was just wondering about the way I masturbate.
Go ahead.
I just cross my legs and just kind of squeeze. I don't know how to explain it really.
You're very fortunate that you've discovered that and you're able to do that. That's all. It's a normal thing. Not everyone has that talent, and then one of the things that confuses men severely is that women have a very, very broad sort of range of what it is that constitutes their sexual arousal. And for you, things are going to work pretty easily, probably.
Well, the thing is that, my boyfriend can't get me off.
No.
At all. And, that's the only thing that works for me.
The cross the leg and squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze your legs together?
Yeah.
Any way you can sort of reproduce that with him present? You know what I mean?
I've tried to think of something, but I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Oral sex? No good?
No.
He dodged that bullet. Anna. You're 16.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too soon to be getting involved in all this stuff.
Well, not too soon to be getting involed, but I'm just saying that
for her.
The vagina has a way of working itself out.
Right. Or telling you when it's ready.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this isn't it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to work. What we're predicting is you will work this out.
All right, but listen, don't get pregnant trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Using birth control?
Yeah.
Okay. Drew, what percentage of 16-year-old women are sort of how they're going to be when they're 33 at 16 sexually? I mean,
less than 5%, I'd say.
You'd say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and then there's a lot of change with pregnancies and this. They change across the lifespan. Probably more than men.
Yeah. Adam, Jade, what do you think? All right. We're gonna hear an AFI song, by the way.
Let's do that now.
No. I mean, yeah. We'll talk to Rosa, and then we'll hear an AFI
All right,
song.
let's go to Rosa.
All right. She gives oral sex to a guy. Rosa,
Yes.
you're 18?
Yes.
What's happening?
I was just had a question about if a guy were to have an STD or whatever, and I was to perform oral sex with him, would I still get an STI or?
If he had an STI, would you get it from oral sex?
Yes.
Yes, you would.
What was the I? What's that?
It's the new nomenclature. Every time there's a new generation of scientists, you got to come up with a new nomenclature. They have to define themselves by their nomenclature.
What's the I?
Infection.
Oh.
Sexually transmitted disease sounded too ominous.
Really?
Because it's just an infection.
STI sounded like they took the band and mixed it with the disease and came out with a super strain of like rocking herpes or something. All right, so Rosa.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get diseases that way.
That's why people want you to use a condom when you're doing that.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, you have a boyfriend?
Well, we've been together for about a year. It'll be a year and a month tomorrow.
Are you having some symptoms?
Excuse me?
Are you having any symptoms? Something? Are you worried about something?
Well, we've lately been talking about, like getting serious or anything right now, but...
Okay. Listen, this is she's calling from Los Angeles, LA Unified School District at work, everybody.
That's the symptom of STI, is talking about getting serious.
Yeah, I just find that Drew has to explain himself. Like, it's if we're traveling in a foreign country.
Yes. Well,
Yeah?
the LA Unified make sure of that, huh?
Boy, did we just like some sort of, we just cranking out the tards since 1933. The LA Unified School District. Oh, what a disaster that is. And here's the thing, they always do this because I'm a product. I didn't even learn to read or anything. I don't even know. I can't spell my last name. I spell it with an O all the time, and then my dad corrects me. But the point is we do this thing where they go, oh no, we got some smart kids. Yeah, we got 5 smart kids. They're from India. They win in the educational Olympics every year. The rest, complete idiots. That's the 99.9% idiots who can't function. This is Los Angeles, everybody. That's right. Come on down. Bring your retards. Bring your cars. Take car for every tard, a tard for every car. So come on down. There's a whole bunch of really stupid, out-of-it people that are unemployable just driving in circles around my house. Perfect.
What's the first AFI
These
song?
are the idiots, by the way. They're just camped out. They're confused. Like, the signal's red, but the arrow says green. What does that mean? Well, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to stay here. Just completely out of it. Does Los Angeles have more brain-dead people than other cities? I can't imagine all cities are this way. Seattle, San Francisco. Let's say, like, people are walking around like their eyes are clear. They're looking up.
There's a lot of tards in San Francisco, too.
Are there?
Yeah.
Listen,
probably not as many.
I'm not saying San Francisco is not a great city, but our tards kick your tards' ass. I mean, let's face it. Come on, Drew.
I got it. Yeah.
I was saying this. Listen, when you travel around. You go to Chicago. People are walking like they're going somewhere.
With purpose.
Here they look like they're just stumbling, like the wind is just taking them to a refrigerator box so they can crash out and vomit. They're looking down, they're confused, they're not sure what's going on, they're driving the car, they got that look where they're it's like they're looking into the sun a little bit. What's going on? No one knows what's going on. Everyone's just out on the street like roaches stumbling around. What's going on in this city? Let's get it straightened out.
Move your ass.
Shake your ass,
Shake
everybody.
your ass.
Let's go. Let's wake up. Everyone needs like a shot of aftershave and a good stiff cappuccino, and let's get it going now. Let's get a hand in, L.A. Let's get it rocking now. Let's break it down now. All right. Grab a knee. All right, let's hear a little AFI. That's going to get L.A. That's going to get them started. That's going to get us moving now. All right, that is not AFI. Here's the song. You queued up there, Chris? All right, there, buddy. This is called Silver and Cold. There's the applause. Sometimes the audience is... When you rock an audience to the point where they're down. I mean, they're like down on the canvas. They got to pick themselves up before they can start the applause. Got Adam and Jade here, both from AFI. We're going to have Davey and Hunter come on in and about the 11 o'clock hour, Sing the Sorrows, the name of the CD. It's about time to take a break. Who are we going to talk to when we come back, Drew?
I thought Andy.
Andy? Okay, to have a crush on his teacher.
And a question for AFI.
No? He's calling from my old sort of hometown. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with AFI and Andy, who has a crush on his teacher after this. Yeah, it's Loveline, everybody. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. AFI is here tonight. We got Jade and Adam in here from the band. Davey and Hunter are going to be in on the 11 o'clock hour when we do the little swap-a-rooney. And where were we, Drew? We're going to talk to Andy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question for the band.
Andy?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
What's up?
You have a crush on your teacher?
Yeah. Well, first I have a question for you.
Hold on. What's his name?
Her name.
Oh, her name.
Yeah.
Oh, you gone to chicks now. Great.
Yeah.
You'll be back.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, first question for AFI. Yeah, are you guys going to go on Warped Tour this year?
No, we're not.
We're
going to be working on a new record by then, so we won't be on any tours.
Do you know when that record's going to come out?
No, it's a little early for that, but
if we have it our way, it'll be early. What is it? 2005.
Yeah, early next year.
So it'll be about a year.
Yeah.
Or a little less, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe 10, 11 months.
All right, and then from the question about my teacher, it's like all my friends think she's hot also. So it's like when I see her, I get like something comes over me and I like, get a big boner and stuff.
Big boner or medium to small boner?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're all very proud of you.
That's great. Well,
it's fine, Andy.
There's nothing a 30-something-year-old teacher likes and a nice boner. But that 14-year-old, she's into you. I mean, that gets a chick hot, right, Drew?
Oh, of course.
When they know you
resist.
can have an erection?
Yeah.
She's actually 25.
25, yeah.
Better.
Hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Andy.
Andy, she's hot. That's good.
Time.
That's fine.
Well, what about, you hear about these stories like where they go, these teachers that are getting it on with their kids, and you always feel bad for the kid. Well, you feel bad when it's a chick. You don't feel so bad when it's a guy, but you don't really admit it. But the real trouble is done here because it makes kids think they got a shot.
Yeah.
No one really talks about that aspect of it, but it's like, well,
if they hear about it.
Yeah, that 14-year-old who's out in Kentucky is banging his teacher. Why can't? Wow, I got a shot with Mrs. Saponzi, don't I?
The other thing they don't talk about is just how sick the teachers are that do this stuff. I mean, they are bipolar, usually drug addicted, really seriously ill people.
Yeah.
And then the guys tend to be sociopaths, or at least growing into sociopaths.
The greatest is that. Oh God! What
one had
Smart?
That child.
Is she Smart? Was it Smart?
No.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
That's Elizabeth Smart from Utah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
No, that's the one
that's the one
with
that got
the homeless
kidnapped.
guy. Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? I sit around at night. That's like, is that the chick who the senator killed, or is that the one who's dating Stern? There's too many names buzzing around.
Yeah.
I'm going to think of her name because Drew, somehow you took some sort of pact with the devil that anything I can't think of, you can't think of,
right?
Or maybe that's just you. That's just your poker face,
right.
Maybe But now here's the thing,
I can't remember what we were trying to remember.
Oftentimes, I can't remember things that Drew shouldn't know, like movies and pop culture and stuff like that. But then, oftentimes, it's just stuff he could easily know if he's watching the news and that. All right, I'm going to think of the woman's name, but the point is she's getting it on with her kid.
Mary Lou, Mary Beth, Mary
Kay Letourneau.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Drew. We'll give that's a collaboration there. Yeah. I like the fact that her husband had to move to. The hell did he move, Drew? Not give it the next. He had to move to Alaska.
Weren't they in Florida or something like that? Was it?
It sounds Floridian, but he had to move. Imagine being the husband of this small community. Your wife's banging around with her 9th grader.
Oh.
Was it like a 14-year-old boy?
Yeah. Started when he was 13, I think.
Kid was like a 13-year-old like gangbanger or something,
sociopath,
and ended up cranking out some kids.
Yes, and she was bipolar,
and they were like determined to stay together. Like she was in jail, and he was.
Yeah, but she's so sick.
I just love it when you talk to a 13, 14-year-old. Like, are you in love? 13, 14-year-old loves a big wheel as much as he can love anything at that time.
Big wheel?
Okay, super big wheel.
Okay, M80. It's better.
Yeah, a moped. You give that kid a moped, he's going to love it as much as he could love any human being.
Yeah.
I just say, like, guys, you would have been in love with any teacher showed you any sexual attention at 14, right?
Female.
Female.
Any female.
Of any species. Yes?
Maybe.
Be honest. All right. Let's keep going. Try to sock the mic. Melissa,
Yeah?
you're 17?
Yes.
Ooh, got that voice.
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
Well,
Hold on a second. True, aren't we taking... she's got a masturbation question. And we have like 6 chick masturbation questions
This is
in
a
a row?
molestation question, actually. It's a little different.
No, it's
Yeah.
not as fun. Melissa?
yeah.
All right. What's going on?
I have been masturbating since I was maybe like 6. And
I still got
recently-
20 years on you. Easily.
But 6, you sound like about when things started going bad for you.
Yeah, I just kind of want to know what's going on.
Yeah, well, what happens when children are traumatized, sometimes they will start doing
How do you
things
know
like
she
that.
was traumatized? Were you traumatized?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Want to give us a hint? You know what that means? You know what that means by traumatized?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, every time that I've been masturbating now, visions of like my dad will come up. And I'm not sure if those are flashbacks or just, I don't know.
Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy. Yes, Drew?
Do you think they might be flashbacks?
I don't know. And
You say I don't know repeatedly as though we're going to be able to answer that for you. So we don't know either.
All right.
But it does sound that whole sort of situation sounds a little bit problematic. And
Don't you have some sort of beat-off Tourette's, though, sometimes? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Unfortunately,
You
yes.
can't help it.
Margaret Thatcher comes in.
Thatcher, that'd be a good day for me. At least it's a chick.
It's Tony Blair for
It
you.
starts getting weird, yeah. It goes in.
John Majors.
You got family members and pets and deceased black leaders and civil rights leaders and stuff. Kennedy's his head open and stuff. I mean, it can go south. It can go south in a hurry.
Yeah.
And once it starts going that direction, it's tough to come back from that. It's hard to recover from that.
I see why you stick with the visual stimulation.
Yeah, that's
porn.
right. Well lit and plenty. But that's like a bad hand. You just have to fold, and you're going to lose your ante. You know what I mean? But you fold and you just get a new deal. You know.
Mm.
All right. So maybe Melissa's got some of that. Maybe she just got dealt a bad masturbatorial hand. Melissa.
yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. I hate to be harsh on somebody who was possibly molested, but that's the point. We have no idea what's going on with you, and we're just playing a guessing game. So
we had a bunch of pieces of evidence, though. We got a voice we
don't know.
kind of reacted to. We got
look,
somebody
did you
masturbating
think
at a
your
young
dad
age.
touched you or not?
Well, I know that I was reading in a magazine that if
We're
your
so
dad
close.
spanked you, if you're spanked,
Yeah.
then I'm not sure. But every time my dad would touch me, like even just in a nice way, I would always like pull away, and I've always done that. And I don't know what's going on.
All right, well, let's figure out with your dad. Is he an alcoholic?
No.
Is he violent? Does he have to throw tantrums?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is he into drugs?
No.
Was he at one time?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
It's like to tell the truth. Arlene
Yeah.
Francis, flip over all the cards. I'm out of guesses.
Still,
Go ahead. With a real molestation victim, please stand up.
Yeah. Melissa, look, you're in lots of denial.
Go get some counsel.
Yeah, it's not was a drug addict. He has a history of drug addiction. He is a drug addict. He may not be actively using right now, but I still bet he is. And the probability is here something happened. So let's, how about looking into it?
Go to a therapist.
Yeah.
Or talk to a counselor at school. And by the way, come on out to L.A. and bring your car. This is a perfect candidate for the kind of person who would be in front of me now. Huh?
Hey,
What?
but good time.
What's that mean? Jeez, red light, green arrow. Man, that's what you call a Mexican standoff there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to
Reverse.
play it safe. Yeah. Better I should move back a couple feet. Just hold my ground. Hold my ground. Nothing could happen. I can't get an accident if the car's not moving, can I? Well, at least an accident's my fault.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'll just stay here until I get the T-boned by a drunk. The Carolla kid, he doesn't need to go to work. He'll be fine.
Hello.
Hey, Coley?
Yes, sir.
You're 26?
I am indeed, Adam.
What's up?
I just want to drive around your house and not go anywhere, but my story is I just got diagnosed with Carolla's disease. And
why is it I have disdain for everyone who tries to be funny? Even myself. I don't even like me when I'm trying to be funny. I'm angry at me right now.
There should be some sort of policy that our callers are not allowed to even make attempts at doing anything other than focusing on the question, asking,
leave it to the professionals,
and then listening,
Here's
carefully.
the thing: you can be amusing by mistake.
Yeah,
if you have a speech impediment or something like that. But if you volitionally attempt to be funny, it's not going to work.
Disaster.
It's always bad. All right, here we go. Coley.
My apologies.
That's all right. What's up, brother?
I've been diagnosed with actual Carolla's disease. It's a liver disease. But my actual question is, I've been in this relationship.
Hold on a second. Now I'm distracted.
I'm wondering if he's mispronouncing something. I'm trying to figure out what he might be talking about.
I'd be glad if a disease was. I know there's one named after my dad. It's called no countism. It's warm your ass on the sofa your whole life and not move.
Carolla disease.
Huh? All right. Now see, now the confusion comes.
Yeah.
Coley?
Yes, sir.
How do you spell that?
Carolla's, just like your last name, if I'm correct. It's a polycystic liver disease, and they also said I have Carolla's disease.
Maybe they just meant you had nappy hair and you like to masturbate a lot.
You have polycystic liver, and that's what they called polycystic liver?
No, I have polycystic liver, and on top of that, I also have been diagnosed with Carolla's disease.
And what is that?
Carolla's disease apparently is cyst upon the bile duct of the liver.
Okay.
Oh, Christ. That sucks.
Yes, at least you could have gotten a cool one.
Yeah, I
Cool
wanted
disease.
one that gave you, it gave like your right side superhuman strength. You could crush people's hands when you shook them.
It's got to be very rare.
Have a great gigantism or something.
I've never heard of it.
Something crazy. You could hold your breath for 20 minutes.
I thought I heard everything.
Not just a polyp on your colon.
Carolla syndrome. No, on his liver. On his biliary tract tree.
Yeah, but worse.
Yeah.
Like I'm bile. I'm
it's pretty.
I'm just some hash mark somewhere in some set of underpants.
No, bilious. It's apropos. Apropos.
Who? What?
It speaks well of you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, here's the point. Tell us how you spell it, because Drew will look it up on the internet.
I don't know how to spell it, but I would think it would be something like your last name, COORRILAS.
I have a distinct feeling.
Yeah, that's me. I got my spelling name with 9 L's and 6 R's and 15 S's.
I'm suspicious that you are sort of misheard it. People make sense of things that they don't understand. Like,
yeah. Well, listen, I'm flattered that he heard something and
put your name on it.
Disease.
Yeah.
It sounded like my name and stuck it on there. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, my question is, I've been in this relationship and 5 years with my best friend, and obviously she's a girl. But we've been intimate only a few times, so it's not a real boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Yet I can't. It doesn't seem like it's not going to go anywhere. But ever since I've been intimate with her, the last time like 2 years ago, I can't get over it. And Dr. Drew, you mentioned that girls, as they have sex with guys, release a serotonin or a protein, which is a bonding agent.
Yeah.
Can guys get that too?
Yeah, but this isn't that. You're obsessed. You're not bonded. What a woman would feel is the abandonment and absence of the person when you left. What you got is just this obsession about the person.
Somebody was generous enough to toss you a scrap of vagina.
No, I think her number mismatch.
No, but yes, but Coley over here gets laid. Maybe that's a Carolla disease. He doesn't get laid. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Like me when I was in high school.
It would be the Carolla syndrome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's so horrible. You should kill yourself if you got that. You'll be no recovery. You don't get a lot of sex, right, Coley?
Unfortunately, no, but few and far between. But the girls I am with are exceedingly very nice.
But but this one was especially so, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is just a number problem.
No.
This is a problem of going way outside your number.
Okay, here's the whole thing.
You understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm the scientist who invented the Carolla disease.
The number
you understand? How dare you? I'm written up in all the books. Don't you read Chama? Here's the point. He never gets like. Okay, here's what happens. Here's how it works. There's goofy people out there. Okay, I know. I used to be one, so I became big time. Now I'm literally a millionaire, literally. But the point is goofy people. They don't want to nail themselves. I mean, they don't want other goofy people. It's like, what the hell should I be with this 3.5? You should be that 3.5 because you're 3. That's why you should be with that 3.5. But they feel that way.
So they strive for more.
So they strive. And once in a while, there's like a 7 that dips down, does a little slumming.
Dangerous.
Slides down, gives them a little love. Maybe they had a few too many Zimas or they were bound. A lot of rebound action. That'll work with a chick, She'll see here's what happens.
I'm going to look up Carolla.
No, now listen to me. A chick who's a good solid like 6.5 or 7 will get dumped by an 8.5 or 9 guy. Feel bad about herself and slide down, do a little slumming with a 4.5 before she goes back up again. That 4.5 is heartbroken now. He's devastated because he got a little taste of the good life, and now it's been taken away. And she likes to keep him around because the 4.5 makes her feel good about. Whereas the other guy doesn't make her feel good about herself. All right, I've worked this out. Carolla, hang on because we got to straighten him out. And Drew, you look up that Carolla disease. There's nothing, I guarantee it.
I think you're right.
All right, we'll take a quick break. AFI here tonight. We'll be back after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. AFI in the studio tonight. Jay and Adam are in here, and we're going to do a little swap out and get Davey and Hunter in here in just a couple of few. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Poor Drew was on the internet, scouring the internet looking for.
There is no such thing.
A Carolla disease.
There's choledochal cyst and cholestasis and all kinds of stuff.
You would have known.
It's like a.
By the way, we've been here for 10 years. I would have heard something by now.
Yeah, and when kids see things they don't understand, they try to apply. Images and words that they do know and go, they sort of generalize. He heard coli or corol, and that was it. It was Carolla.
Yeah, except for he's 26.
I know.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
I don't know. It's but it's not a good thing. But what would a Carolla disease really be like? Just
you just said it.
Naps a lot, masturbates, and
never gets.
When he is awake, he's confused and complaining. Disoriented. Only thing he seems clear about is his complaints. Hey, Carolla.
Yeah, good times, Adam. Thanks for putting me down.
Well, look, let's face it. That's what's going on, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
Well, look, Carolla. Here's the whole deal. We would like you to become a little more realistic, so that you could, in fact, get laid once in a while.
Okay. Well,
right,
how would I do that?
Well, here's how you do it.
How dare you, Adam?
You first off, you take a good long look in the mirror and assess your number, which we can try to figure out.
But he can change his number.
Here. Guys can change your number.
Yeah.
Girls really can't. Hey, Carolla?
Yes, and go ahead, Adam.
Do you work?
I do. I've worked for 9 years. In fact, I put Dr. Drew on an airplane. I upgraded him first class. I worked for the major airline from Chicago to Orange County to LA about 4 years ago.
So, wait, did I see you in Chicago?
Yes, you saw me in Chicago, Doctor.
I remember you. That's the only time that's ever happened to me. Thank you so much. His name is Carolla.
So I hopefully I wasn't too much of a loser then.
No, you were there. You were the greatest guy I ever met then.
Drew, hold on a second. First off, you got to start smoking pot. So let me tell you, you smoke pot, the world goes away. It's like, yeah, hey, buddy. Yeah, all right, whatever, dude.
No, not only that, there were...
Drew's like, I remember. 4 years ago.
I remember.
I was wearing Argyle socks. Yes.
It was snowing outside.
Your name.
No. In fact, it was because it was one of these situations where I was dying to get a seat, and there was no seats, sir. No, and then he called me over and goes, hey, come on. Put me on.
Carolla buffed you out.
Yeah,
all right. So you're still working for a major airline.
I am indeed, sir. Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing in Orange County now?
I moved out to.
Listen to Drew kissing ass now.
I love this man.
What another upgrade somewhere? He's not even flying. He's getting an upgrade. He's going to get you a better car. All right.
If you're in Orange County, Dr. Anson, please come to the counter and I'll make sure that you're taken care of.
United Airlines.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you got a decent gig, and you have an okay car and an okay condo and everyring.
Yeah, I have
somewhere?
a new car. You know,
He lives in Orange County. How bad can it be?
Lots of chicks there. Drew, what do you look like? Huh? You remember? Not great?
You remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember a little sort of ethnic appearance.
What do you got going on there, Coley?
I'm 5'9", 155. I play hockey. I'm in great shape.
Great shape. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Irish. I don't know where he remembers ethnicity from.
Okay. All right. And so this girl that you had you've been friends with for many years.
Yes, she's
you've had
still my
sex
best-
with a couple times. Best
Yes.
friend. Yeah, she's an attractive girl.
She very much is.
Very attractive. Now, so here's the thing. Why isn't she interested in you as more than a friend? Do you know?
She goes for guys
Bad boys.
with a little bit darker skin and maybe the bad boy guys.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
not that.
Let me explain how this is going to go. How old is she?
Oh, she's my age too. She's
26. Okay. This is fruitless. Here's what you can do. Here's how it's got to work. She's got to get spit out a kid. Craps a kid out.
Or just sort of crap down by these guys. Enough.
This is what's going to help. This is a fast track. Craps out a kid in the next 18 months to 2 years.
Her number drops.
Has a guy gets cheated on a couple of times by some of these a-holes, and light burn in like a refinery accident. Just a light, not the whole face. It's just something around,
20%.
just enough to make her think about it a little bit. And then you slide in about 3 years, you mop up. That's how it works. We got to take her to. It's like you can't afford the Porsche just yet. You take the one that got pulled out of the river and got cleaned up. That's the one you need. You see what I'm saying? The salvage.
Have a good time.
All right. Sorry, Coley. You sound like a good guy. Stop banging your head against the wall. You got a good job. You look good.
Yeah.
Go enjoy yourself. Stop obsessing.
Yes, exactly.
All right. AFI in here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll do a little changing of the guard. We'll be back. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline, madam. That's Dr. Drew, who's obsessed with the Carolla syndrome. Oh, you want to go look it up?
Yeah.
Okay, because somebody called in and has a question for AFI and said it's called Carolla's disease.
It's Carollis or Carollas?
It's Carolla's, but we can see where maybe our last caller got in trouble there. Davey and Hunter are both in here now. I've done a little swap-a-roo with the AFI crew. We're going to hear something else off of the Sing the Sorrow CD and just a couple of few. Drew's on the computer, and we're going to the phones. Drew, who are we going to talk to?
The Germany or Florida.
All right. Playing a little Germany or Florida. Ryan?
What's up, Adam?
Sweeping the nation, this Germany or Florida. Go ahead. You tell us the bizarre crime-related story, and we tell you Germany or Florida.
All right, here goes. The untimely bowel movements of a man arrested with marijuana at an airport yielded an unexpected haul of 54 condoms containing cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
The man had the condoms in his stomach, and after a certain period of time, his bowels passed them out again.
Mm-hmm.
The man hid the excreted condoms in his clothes, where prison authorities later found them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Germany.
It's condom. Yeah, but it's condom in Coke. I mean, Coke. I think Florida.
The feces makes me, just any connection to feces makes me think
he
Germany.
choked down some, he was packing some
Yeah,
condom
he was
cocaine.
keistered. He was muling some Coke.
Well, you keister, you take it from above, and then you bring it down below.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
not
that's
me.
You
I go everything.
Everything goes up.
I put chapstick. I go that way.
Nice.
I go everything that
Why not?
way.
You need a purse that way.
Everything that goes that way.
It's truly the new man purse.
There's nothing. Toothpicks, chapsticks, straws.
It's all there.
You should see me taking a smoothie. It is disgusting. Yeah, it's all that way, Drew.
Okay.
This I just used to talk.
Yeah. And the cash register.
Yeah, this is the cash register. Something happens to this, Drew. The whole show goes away.
Yeah,
you understand?
I know.
Okay. All right. So let's vote. So Drew, anyways, keystering stuff. But no, here's the whole thing. The fecal matter, I agree.
Yeah.
Germans love they love cars, killing Jews, and fecal matter. Those are their things. Some good, some bad. But the point is they love the fecal matter. But this is inadvertent. He didn't want the fecal matter.
But he kept it on him.
He was trying to hide it.
It's drugs, I guess you're right.
He was trying to hide the drugs. All right, I'm going Florida, but don't let me influence you.
So he ingested it, excreted it,
Right.
Yeah,
and then
he tried to hide it when he was in
and then
in Germany,
carried it.
and when he was in the prison. Drew.
That sounds like Florida to me.
You're going Florida?
Yeah.
All right, Hunter?
I say Florida.
Davey?
I'll stick with Germany. Why
All
not?
right,
there we go.
All right. Go ahead, Ryan.
It is Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I know.
See that. One right answer.
You did that to us last time, didn't you? Something like that? I remember.
I don't know. We'll say, yeah, sure.
A pox on you, Ryan, for making us look like asses.
You did it to yourself.
Well, that's true.
Me and Ryan go way back. We set that up.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
everybody. Thanks. We'll send you out a windbreaker. All right.
Mr. Hanky Windbreaker.
Valerie,
Yeah.
you're 17.
Yep.
What's up?
Well, I got mono a little over a month ago.
Yeah, I always wanted that in high school. People would be out for like 2 months. Yeah, Drew had that.
It's totally
Oh,
cool.
it's horrible.
I had
Drew
it.
had mono.
I had it too.
Davey had mono.
I didn't know I had it. Like I went to doctor like 3 times. And they're like, "Oh, you have a virus. You have a virus. Go home." I couldn't get out of bed. I was blood coming out of my nose. It's
Really?
horrible.
Bad code.
Horrible. Yeah.
Drew, you got to stay home?
2 weeks. Bad. Oof.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's
Awful.
amazing.
Awesome.
That's quick, isn't
That's
it?
great.
For mono, 2 weeks.
No, it was
Wow.
2 weeks. I mean, it was down. Couldn't eat.
Oh, right.
vomiting,
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
fever
awful.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Still could do your homework, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
True. And by the way, 2 weeks at home with Drew's family has had to be like 2 years. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
But here's the crazy part: is that there
was like Midnight Express for
this
you,
is,
right?
This is the Carolla
I mean,
syndrome.
You
This
had
is-
to get out of that.
Yes, I did. It was like Midnight Express.
Yeah.
But it was actually during.
You're tunneling out of your bedroom, and it was on the second floor.
Is the very end of the school year. I was supposed to be doing a senior project, and so I taught myself how to type during that time I was home.
Oh, that's very efficient.
See, I would have taught
That's very
myself how to
time
watch
efficient.
cartoons and eat.
Who'd you make out with to get the mono, Drew?
Who didn't he make out with?
Yeah,
in
that's
high
how it
school?
worked then back then, huh?
Big man on campus right here.
Yeah. See, I got
All
it from sipping off my friend's Coke or something like
That's
that.
probably happened to me too.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Except it was
I would have
Coca-Cola
got
in
it
my
from like a
case.
bad gym towel.
Yeah, exactly.
But not Drew. He's tonguing everybody in his junior class. Hey, it's quite pop. Well, first off, look at him. He's easy on the eyes.
Oh well, the lady who watches the door, very very beautiful lady who watches the door at the hotel we stay at, has a huge crush on you, Drew.
You see that?
Very lovely
He
lady.
could have been she could have been a tonguing victim from back when.
Oh,
He did a
possibly.
lot of tonguing.
Maybe it's where I got the mono from.
They call him the tongue. Yeah, so he licked everyone he met. Friends, family, didn't matter, Drew. All right, who are we talking to? Valerie?
No. Yeah. She
No.
didn't ask her question yet. What's the question, Valerie?
Well, the question, I actually kind of had 2 questions about it. Well, the first one is, I didn't really have too bad of symptoms, and the doctor told me, like, for the 2 weeks I have the fever is when I'm contagious, but I never really got a fever. So-
They did a blood test on you, and the blood test was positive?
Yeah.
Usually we say about a week after the fever stop, you're not contagious. Or you can
But what if you
reliably
really
be.
get a fever?
Then, did you get out of bed? I mean, how long ago were you in bed the whole time you were sick?
Yeah.
Or you were going to school and that kind of thing?
Well, it wasn't really that bad. I was in bed for a few days, but it wasn't really...
Let's just say there's no absolutely surefire way to be sure you have no virus around, but it's generally about a week after you feel well, let's say.
How come you don't get mono when you're older? Does anyone get mono
No
when
one
they're
knows.
older?
Why don't you get colds
I
and
did.
flus when you're 80?
I got it last year.
Oh, you did?
You
Yeah.
can, but
I'm no spring chicken. I know you think I'm
last year.
Yeah, I got it last year. And
you
I didn't.
can, but it
Oh,
really,
there
after
is hope
40,
for
it
old
really
guys.
drops off. It's like not even, you never would even test for it after 40.
It was no fun.
Don't you get the flu and stuff when you're 80? I thought it kills you.
You can, but you don't get like the upper respiratory infections, the viruses, and the sore throats and stuff so much.
Well, it's just your body. I mean,
nobody really knows.
Well, I guess one could surmise that you've been exposed to so much at a certain point
That's
that
one
you
of the
build up
theories,
immunity.
or that your body just doesn't react the same way to things. The immune reaction is different.
Is the reason, though, kids, are getting earaches and getting sick constantly?
Because they're new pathogens to them. That's the theory.
Everything's new.
Or at least to the extent that the body can sort of develop screens for other pathogens, it has to be exposed to certain ones before it can screen out.
But it's sort of like when you bring a group that's living on an island to somebody you spread, and they're all killed by smallpox. Okay. All right. Let's talk to
Camille.
Hi.
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. First of all, Adam, I have to tell you my sister loves you. Like, I got her started listening to the show, like, a couple of years ago, and she wrote, like, your name on her shoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, she loves you.
That's
But she's
I
15,
mean,
so don't get any ideas.
You're totally in, man.
15?
You're so in.
No, I'm not getting any ideas for.
She's probably listening right now,
10
actually.
months. All right. Good. Just as long as my name is on her shoe.
Yeah, on her shoes. Yeah.
All right. What's she sporting? She got Vans or
Converse.
something like that?
Converse, of course.
Of course.
By the way, I've got the Carolla syndrome. It's congenital dilatation of the bile ducts.
So it's the Carolla syndrome.
Carolla syndrome. It's
pretty close.
Carolla's disease.
Camille?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm seeing this guy that I've been seeing since September. Well, we met in September. And I like him a lot, and I'm not seeing anybody else. And as far as I know, he's not seeing anybody else. But I don't know how to, like, talk to him about being exclusive without changing things, because I'm really happy with the way things are right now. So you guys think I should just, like, wait and see, just wait it out, or should I talk to him about it?
Wait. If you knew for sure that he was totally receptive to being exclusive, you wouldn't be so concerned about this.
I guess.
The problem is you kind of know that he's not in for that.
Really?
Right? Isn't that what you're saying?
She didn't really word it that way, but
I know,
we
she
just
kind of
assume that's
yeah.
what her thing is. How old is the guy?
He's a couple years older than me.
How old is he?
I don't know.
49.
How old is he?
A little older.
Drew, where's my
Your fist is over the hold button. He's going to hang up on you.
Mash this thing.
Okay, fine, hang up on me. I don't want...
I think I hung up on like 6 people, actually. Sometimes the finger's not good enough. It's not satisfying enough. I have to mash it with my hand.
I think the phone's broken now.
All right. Well, maybe it's a good time to hear another AFI.
Yeah, good idea.
Wow.
I got to
See,
figure this
Drew,
out.
don't mess with this equipment. Okay.
I got it. I
destroy
fixed
the
it
show.
for you. I fixed it. We can take calls for a minute.
Now, what's her problem? Okay, I like this chick's sister a lot, but I'm not sure I like that.
Because her boyfriend was a lot older.
Yeah. I think you got it on the
whole thing is she doesn't want
she doesn't
want to be in reality.
And what Drew was tapping into is we talked a lot of girls.
Oh, she's still there. You didn't
still there.
Come on, let's get her. How old's the boyfriend?
He's a couple years older. He's like 25.
25. All right, she's 25.
He's 25. Okay,
right.
Let's just talk about this for a second.
Yeah.
We talk to women all the time. They're like, well, I got 2 kids. I live with the guy. How come you're not married? Well, we just don't feel like, right? It's always like, nah, he doesn't want to do it,
Right,
and you're
right.
scared to ask.
And you're
scared.
buying your own BS. You rationalize it the way you're supposed to as a liberated woman, as opposed to trusting your real instincts with something, asserting what you really want out of the relationship.
Right. And look, there's nothing wrong with being a woman. And look, here's the whole deal. As men, we have our masculine impulses. We want to screw as much as we can, not get tied down, not deal with any responsibility. Fine, that's what we want to do. It's okay to do what you want to do.
Right.
You don't have to be like us. I know you.
In fact, men are happier and healthier when we come along with what the women's instincts are. That's a fact. That is a fact. As God is my witness.
How about you rooting for a football team that you hated when you went to the opposing college because your wife went to that? Huh? You happier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, even get a lobotomy, be even happier. So here's the deal. They read Cosmo and all these magazines, and they tell them it's okay to be this way, and they don't feel that way, but they talk themselves into this lie.
Right.
And next thing you know, they're apologizing for wanting to do what's natural for them, which is, if you're a woman and you're with a guy and you're having sex with him, you want a committed relationship.
Of course.
If you got a couple kids and you're married and you're living together, you want to be married 99% of the time. That doesn't make you weak. That's your impulse.
It's your motivational priority.
Yeah,
it's a healthy one. It's a very healthy.
It's a lot healthier than ours.
Yes.
How about we just pull out with as many chicks as we can have sex with?
Thank you.
Right. All right. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying.
We're not judging.
Man, I don't judge. Okay, so here's the thing. We can't judge. We need that Camille to be a little more realistic.
Yeah.
Are we getting back with her?
Yes.
Camille. Oh, wait a minute. I pushed
6.
Danny now. Drew, you really screwed these phones up, buddy. All right, so Camille.
Do you hear what we were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys have been going out for how long?
We met in September.
So 6 months or so. Yeah.
About that. But
Okay,
no,
you're
it's
having-
not that I don't think he wants to be exclusive. It's because he's a musician, so I'm not sure. He travels,
Yeah. How does that not equal he doesn't want to be exclusive?
Okay.
That's why he doesn't want to be exclusive, is he's not exclusive.
Does he live in the same city as you?
No.
Where'd you
But
meet him?
he's down in the area a lot.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you meet him?
Las Vegas.
At a show?
This going on
Uh-huh.
forever. Is
he
anyone
an
in
AFI?
AFI? Yeah.
Is it me? No, it's not me.
Well, okay. This doesn't sound like. You being 18, him being 25, him being on the road.
Bad times.
She met him at a show.
Camille, this is just somebody that sort of, when he's in town, hooks up with you.
Yeah.
This is
I know,
not a,
it's not because I've been to visit him, too.
yeah. Well, when you're in the same sphere, in the same neighborhood, he hooks up with you. Listen. Talk to the band guys. They'll tell you what this is.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Well, yeah, we don't know from experience,
But
but we've seen it.
Other bands all the time.
Well,
Seriously.
Listen, everybody who's defending whatever relationship they have, then by all means. Here's the thing. If you're the world's greatest employee,
great.
March in your boss's office and ask for a raise.
That's right.
I think you feel like you're not a great employee, and you might get S-canned if you ask for the raise.
Mental health is being able to deal with reality on reality's terms.
That's
if you want to
right.
pretend reality is something different, that's fine. That's up to you, but it's going to be a hard life.
Yeah. All right. So if you want a committed relationship and you guys are going strong and he's into you, then by all means, he should be all for
this
that.
This is nowhere near that.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Let's.
And by the way, just chalk this one up to experience.
And by the way, at 18, you're not. This is what happens when you
Yes.
go out with 25-year-old guys or in bands.
Yes. Yes. 20 unavailable guys. And by the time you're 22, if you're healthy, you will be completely done with unavailable guys.
Right.
Completely.
Right. I'm just getting into that phase.
You've been telling me that for a long time.
I'm
I've
just getting into
tried.
it.
I've tried
I
to
swear
play
I'm
hard to get. Adam,
I'm this close.
I've tried.
Try me this weekend, buddy.
Okay.
Call my bluff. Bring
You're
some
what?
of those Quaaludes. Or whatever they're using now. What is taking the Quaalude place, Drew?
Yeah, we got Soma.
Bring
we
it.
got Klonopin.
Bring that.
we got
What
all
about
that.
amyl nitrate? Is that over?
We do that right when I'm.
He's been
Yeah.
doing that.
Finishing.
He's been doing that for a while.
Yeah, yeah, that's my thing.
Last year it was Bircham, I guess, was doing that.
Oh yeah, I was talking about amyl last night. I bring all that stuff with you.
Yeah, good times.
Okay. And let's see. Well, let's hear a song. Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a question for AFI, right?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Hey, Davey.
Yes, Brian.
Hunter, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, I love your new stuff a lot. Like, it's really, really great, your new album. But do you guys ever think you'll make another album like Black Sails in the Sunset or Art of Drowning again? Because that stuff is really good.
We don't really like to go backwards.
And that's what I was thinking, but you guys are just going to kind of progress and get more and more into it?
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
You're
not going to regress and go back in time and get worse and worse?
We hope not.
Okay.
We hope not. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
that slow build we were talking about.
you know, when you're writing and when you're in a band, you really like to progress. You really like to do things new. If you keep writing the same songs over and over again, and if you recreate an old album, that's very, unexciting from our perspective.
Yeah, there's no point to that.
No.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah.
You cool with that?
What?
You all right with that answer?
Oh, yeah, that's great, because, the new stuff's awesome.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like all those albums.
I know.
Luck Rosanna.
Appreciate it.
Even the really old stuff is just, it's you guys can't go wrong, basically.
Thanks. Well, thank you. I hope you're right.
Yeah. Hey, you don't want the band to get cocky, because they get cocky, Brian, they lose their edge.
They sell
lose the
out.
eye.
They sell
out to the man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand, Adam.
We've seen a lot of
Okay.
them.
We've seen them come, we've seen them go. Remember Chumbawamba?
Oh, jeez.
They got cocky.
They sold
Those
out.
kids got cocky. They sold out.
They dropped their anarchist roots.
And
Wow.
now they're gone.
Did you have Chumbawamba in here when they were all crass and stuff?
Oh, those
Really?
pains in the ass.
Oh,
Thank Christ those
yeah.
idiots are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, Harvey Dangerously, or who are the other bands? I'd like to just make a huge long list of flash in the pan nobodies that rolled in here with more attitude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were up way up the list.
Oh,
that's too
God,
bad.
did I hate those
They basically announced that the anarchy was the only viable system. And Adam said, really? Yes, you should be able to do whatever you want whenever you want it. And Adam said, well, I got to go to Chicago tomorrow. Who's going to do the air traffic control? Whoever. Yeah. Who's going to fly the plane?
Whoever wants to.
Yeah, whoever wants to fly the plane. Fly the plane.
Wow, that's up first.
That's well thought out.
Yeah,
at least they knew what they believed in.
No. Please. Thank Christ that Chumbawamba's gone. Oh, God, I would just fall down on my knees every night and thank God that band hasn't
Are they
put out
gone?
another album.
Did they break up? Or?
I don't know.
They went the way of Black Grape.
They went the way of Black. Drew, we should. Drew, and with Drew, who's been here at K-Rock for
20 years.
20 years. He's got the hazy fantasies and stuff.
The Scritti Politis.
He's got the Scritti Politis.
And the Nina Hagens.
What, Nina wasn't nice to you guys?
I wasn't even born when Nina Hagen was in here. How dare you?
Sorry, Adam.
True.
Woo. Oh.
Nina Hagen.
Too bad Ann's not here. She'd remember a lot of this stuff.
True.
Too.
We got to come up with a good.
There was
list.
one. There was one. Oh yeah. No. The guys.
Aquapats.
The guy.
Aquapats.
The guys that stormed out. Guy had cornrow.
Oh yeah.
That was Gibby.
That was a reggae guy.
The reggae with two blonde women that dance.
We've had guys just come. We had guys get up and leave and piss off. And
remember the guy that got so mad at me because I liked. We had two reggae guys. We had.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was Shaggy. Shaggy, whom I love, was there with this other guy who freaked out because I was
talking to Shaggy,
having a love fest to Shaggy.
Who was the guy in the band that walked back to the hotel because he got drunk and started arguing with you?
The Purple Plim.
The Plimsolls?
No.
Oh.
We're going to think all this. He started arguing with Drew, and he got pissed off, and he walked back to the hotel. But he didn't know where the hotel was. We're in Culver City. The hotel's like in Beverly Hills. He had no idea what direction. He just got drunk and stormed out.
Purple something. Sneaker Pimps.
Oh, the Sneaker Pimps?
Sneaker Pimps.
Wow, I love the Sneaker Pimps.
Yeah. The bass player's still walking around. So you want to find him.
I guess that's why they broke up.
We're going to go out and patrol, see if we can find him later at night. You know what I like? And I've done this a few times too. I like when guys get drunk and make the declaration that they're walking, no matter where they are. Stop the car! I'm walking! I'm walking home! We're in the middle of salt flats. I don't care! I'm not riding the car. And listen, seriously, but just drive you home. I'm out! I've thrown people, I've thrown friends out of the car many times who made that drunken, I'm walking, and they're walking like it's a slap in the face to you.
It's a relief.
I try talking about it for an eighth of a mile, but eventually I've thrown people out on Mulholland up in the hills and stuff at like 4:30 in the morning. It's like, hey, you're on your own, buddy. You're begging to walk. Now you're walking. Start walking. And but that was one of those things. It was those drunken walking proclamations, and he didn't know where he was. Drew, we're going to. Can we hear AFI song?
Break first, then come back with the song.
Okay, Drew. I want you to write down
a list of people that have been horrible.
No, yeah, horrible. But even just
flash in the pan, horrible. Attitude.
How about just flash in the pan bands that have been in here?
Attitude, hot at the moment, and then just gone.
How about flash in the pan bands that have been here?
It's hard to remember those.
All right. Think about it, buddy. AFI's here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Hunter and Davey in here from AFI. Good guys, good people, good band. Salt of the earth.
Thank you.
Salt of the earth.
Wow.
Fast forward 4 years. Who are the prick bands?
Man, remember when those guys are in here?
All right, guys. Oh.
Well, first off, all these a-hole bands that have been in here over the years are lucky that Drew and I can't remember any of them. I mean, there's thousands of them. We can only pull up a handful of lowlights.
Give them a green light, huh?
Over the years. But Drew comes up with them. Isn't that? Oh, Blur. Yeah, those pricks.
Wow.
Thank
That's a bummer.
Thank God most of these guys have gone the way of the dodo.
Blur wrote some good songs, though.
Oh, yeah. Listen, let's not confuse. You know, it's like athletes. You know what I mean? I mean, you can really appreciate what a lot of these guys do on the field, but in real life, some of them are drunken, horrible husbands. Don't talk to you. They don't talk to Ted Williams had a bunch of kids that didn't like him. He never talked to, and that kind of stuff. You know, that's what happens with the bands. Drew, give us a little taste of some of the top A.
Remember that Maxi Priest was the guy that freaked out.
Maxi Priest is the guy you weren't showing enough respect to, so we got up and left.
Wasn't it him?
Seems like it. I wasn't in. Thank Christ, I was not in studio. I was out on remote doing it or something.
Oh wow!
And I couldn't figure out what happened. I remember
we had Pizzicato 5 because.
But Pizzicato 5 was
couldn't speak English.
Couldn't speak English.
Yeah. Cardigans.
The Cardigans.
Top of the heap.
Oh, that. The Cardigans, I like them. They're a good band. That I like the album they had. The chick's a blonde. You know, she looks so angelic. Oh, Ice Princess.
Really?
Pricks, all of them. Go ahead, Drew. Who else you got on there?
You had Violent Femmes.
Violent Femmes. Here's the thing about Violent Femmes. I like I like the music, sort of. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not as good as they think it is. The Violent Femmes think they reinvented the wheel and cured cancer. And got rid of AIDS simultaneously instead of doing some sort of novelty music, which is fun. It's foot tapping. I got no problem with the Violent Femmes, but full attitude.
Black Grape
pricks. Thank God they're gone. No one's even. Some of these bands, thank God, no one's even heard of because they're gone.
Gone so fast.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fun bands,
now give me a couple.
AFI. We got to hear an AFI.
We got to hear, but I want to hear a couple more.
What does that say? Harvey Danger.
Harvey Danger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that a-hole. That big blockhead came in here all full of himself because he had one good song for 10 minutes. Who else, Drew? Come on.
Psycho Myco.
Yeah.
Cowboy Junkies.
Cowboy Junkies. I like the Cowboy Junkies too, but horrible.
I don't know.
They had some good songs like in the 90s. No, Cowboy Junkies weren't flash in the panty. Wait, who else?
Yeah, during the AFI song, I'll make a list of bands that we thought were great. Enjoyable people.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not good radio.
Come on. Let's say around here a song.
I put AFI on there right now.
On the good list.
Yeah, put it right at the top.
Why are we just doing bands? What about people?
Because it's just the theme we're in.
Yeah, but put me on the top of the ass kissing list. Okay, we're doing ass kisser list. Yeah, put me there and then put AFI on the top of the band list.
Got it.
All right, let's hear a little something from AFI. This one is called "Dancing Through Sunday." Yeah.
Feeling that, Adam?
Yeah.
You're dancing around the room. I know. It's like
everybody. AFI.
Okay, yeah, back to your seat in time.
Top of the nice guy list over here. Damn right.
You say that. Now, if we weren't sitting here, we wouldn't be on the top.
No, you'd be on the list.
Well, you'd be in there somewhere. You'd be in a field. These aren't in order.
No.
Everclear.
Oh, yes, of course.
Drew and I were talking about the a-hole bands we've had on over the years, and by the way, we barely scratched the surface with the Cardigans and the Violent Femmes and at the drive-in. Yeah. Psycho Myco and all those a-holes. But Nina Hagen, I wasn't even here for her, but it was probably about 10 years before I was on the show.
Yep.
Yeah. Aquabats were fine, except for the Aquabats wanted to do the whole show as the Aquabats, and they're all born-again Christians.
Right.
That made for a tough night.
What?
Tough outing for us, yeah.
They wanted to be the Aquabats that night. They wouldn't drop their Aquabat monikers.
What is their...
This is the whole point. We, see, you guys can run into these guys now when it's no big deal. We catch them when they're peaking. You know, we catch them because they never felt.
I don't know who these people.
That's my point. You would have known who they were if you were with us 5 years ago, and you would have had to pretend like you liked them.
That's all. They would have insisted that you show them for full respect,
right?
As Maxi Priest pointed out to me,
maximum respect.
I disrespected him
by
talking to Shaggy, who I like.
That's a different.
Shaggy's on my list.
You can't judge.
Our list of bands we like is huge, and I feel much better now.
Rattle off just a few. Good salt in the earth,
it's like a wedding list. Anyone we left off, we apologize. We have many more friends we realize than we do people we don't like. So it's AFI, Cake, Cracker, Real Big Fish, Verve Pipe, Shaggy, Tonic, Bosstones, Blues Traveler, Blink, Smash Mouth, Sugar Ray, Everclear, Willie Nelson, Rod Stewart, Godsmack, System of a Down, Chili Peppers, Linkin Park, Bad Religion.
Yeah, that's all we could come up with.
Just in that 3 minute song.
One AFI song.
You are an asshole.
Oh, and the
Insane
Clown Posse. They're on our list, too.
There you go. If you have any other drops that remind us of
bands, please.
People we like, feel free. Or that we don't like. Robbie?
Okay.
Robbie, you're on the list now. Put him on the list of people we don't like, Drew.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Go ahead, Robbie. You're 22.
Yeah, hi, Jen. I'm just recently having some trouble. When I'm about to have sex, I'm a pretty good-looking guy. I go out to bars, and I know.
Good looking if you're going out to bars.
Yeah, and
funny.
anyways,
and in talking to them, you know, I kind of already know that they want to go to their place or my place and go have sex and stuff. But then recently, like a couple hours before, and once I get the idea in my head, I start to get have trouble breathing, and I feel like I can't really handle it. But I'm not. It's only been happening these past couple months, and I've had plenty of sex before. And
Well, you sound depressed right now. Have you been feeling depressed?
I guess a little bit.
And sometimes when you're depressed, you're just sort of prone to panic and anxiety, and everything feels overwhelming. And something, although it seems like no big deal getting involved with somebody on a sexual level, it's actually a very significant and sometimes stressful experience. And if you're already sort of overwhelmed and depressed, and that's going to trigger panic, I would think. And we don't know you. There may be other. One of the things about panic attacks is they seem to come from nowhere. It's very hard to tell what is the environment. That's
Drew
triggering
had
it.
one once.
Oh, I had a year of them.
Drew had a year of panic attack.
Horrible.
Couple quick names: Dixie Chicks,
of course,
great girls,
of course.
I swear to Christ, came in here, brought us a whole big deli platter and stuff. It's a long story, but great sense of humor.
Are they from the South?
I
think so.
They're from all, Texas, South.
Southern hospitality.
Tori Amos.
Oh, yeah.
Snoop Dogg's great.
Snoop, yeah.
Destiny's Child were great.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were here some time ago.
Yeah, it was a couple of years back. All right.
Say my name, say my name.
That's
When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you if you ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kind of shady.
Yeah. Crystal Method.
Yeah.
Nice. Glad to hear that.
Sounds pretty good.
That was me and Hunter that busted into that, wasn't you?
Oh, yeah. So you guys know Destiny's Child's work better than they do.
3-part harmony, amazing that too.
311.
311, yeah.
Yeah, we love that 311.
As I said, it keeps going and going.
Yeah, all right. Good. I feel much better about ourselves. We're not negative.
No. I'm a little angry at these other bands.
Yeah, but they deserve it. The point is, it's not like we're negative.
You're being honest.
It's not like we're negative. We hate people coming in.
Being
We
realistic.
like a lot of people coming in.
Yeah. I'm going to see the guy from Harvey Danger. He's going to spit my Jamba Juice. He's going to be behind the counter. I'm going to get the protein smoothie. He's going to shoot a snot rocket into it. Yes, what's going to happen? All right. Where are we going, Drew?
So,
what's happening?
Anyway, Robbie, one of the things you could maybe do is get a real relationship going. That might help you with your mood. It might help some of the panic and things. So maybe settle down with the bar scene. If you're doing drugs and alcohol, it's going to make things worse.
Yeah. This is a good time. So, Brianna?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
You have a hair question for Davey?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rihanna.
Go ahead.
A hair question.
Hi, Davey.
Hi, Rihanna.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like shaking right now. You understand?
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe.
Me and my two friends are like the biggest fans in the whole world. Like, you don't understand. Like, we talk about you every day.
No, Brandon, we do understand.
Thank you.
We got it.
That's really nice. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like shaking right now. I mean, you're like the greatest band. Everyone, all of you, like put in an equal amount of effort. I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
But sorry, I have to say that. I was wondering, your hair, Davey, is like so sexy. I can't handle it sometimes. But what do you do? How do you do it?
Yeah, because I over-condition. Oh, wait a minute. I never shower. That's right.
Honestly,
How do you do that?
Honestly, I don't do too much.
And I was this close to asking. I know Drew has been for a couple hours now.
I was afraid to ask.
Well, guys, I deep condition every once in a while.
Hold
often.
on, slow down.
Okay.
Deep. And do you do like a hot oil or?
If necessary, but rarely. I try to keep it up so I don't have to do the hot oil.
For Adam, that would be a shower.
Deep conditioning.
Yes.
Do you trim it often?
I should trim it more often, but I don't.
Because you get split ends, you get flyaway.
Yeah, it breaks off.
My hair, I feel, is so much more manageable after. Because, and I got that oily T-zone. I got the combination skin.
Oh,
I'm
me too.
a mess.
Me too.
I'm a mess. All right, so a deep condition.
Every once in a while, but I really don't do too much to it. Lately, I've been trying to keep it out of dreadlocks because it likes to dread up. So that's my latest thing.
How do you get the dread? How do you get it funkified for the dreadlocks?
How do you go to dreads or away from them?
To it. Like, do you have to not shower?
You don't. It's not the showering; it's the brushing. Like if I don't brush my hair out, when I brush my hair out, it actually looks like it does right now, which is really
100 strokes
bad.
a night,
it's like
right?
really big. So if you brush it out, it keeps the dreads out. But with your hair, if you just didn't brush it and grew it out, it would dread up.
And how do you get rid of the dreads once you got them?
You can't. I mean,
You just cut it off.
If they dread up a little bit, like when mine dreads up a little bit, you can kind of brush through them. But if they're actually full dreads, you can't. You got to cut them off.
I think my hair holds in smell more than other hair too. It's like
again, if you showered.
Yeah, but Drew, look at your hair.
Yeah,
it's nothing. It's like you got a couple. You got like an eyebrow and a half of mine worth of hair on there. Look at that. I can feel. Look at that.
I can feel my scalp.
Yeah. My hair is like I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
it really smells like a beer in an ashtray.
It's a curse, though, right? I mean, having big, thick hair.
Oh my God,
it's rough.
It's all right now, but it was a disaster in 1978.
My God.
Everyone looked like Leif Garrett.
Oh.
I just looked like I had a helmet on my head. Everyone with everyone that crazy Sean Cassidy hair and all that feathering, all that Farrah Fawcett beach. All that beach hair, remember that, Drew?
Yes.
That weird Brillo head that looked trying to part it to the side. Looked like Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family. Remember that? Like, there's nothing worse than when a guy with really nappy, thick hair attempts to put a part in it.
And comb it over.
Oh, it's rough. Use a pomade or something?
They didn't even...
No.
Yeah.
No. This speaks volumes about how little you know about the 70s.
This is
pomade existed in the 70s.
Right, you weren't allowed to use that, though. You had to dry your hair straight.
Dippity do or something.
No. Dry. Remember, Adam. Wait. They had something called the dry look.
The dry.
Do you remember
look.
that?
Yeah, I remember that. The wet head is dead.
Yes. The wet head is dead. The dry look is dead.
The Vitalis or something.
Yes.
The wet head is dead. And you know it worked because the hot model chick was couldn't keep her hand out of the guy's friggin' head. I swear, what a strange chick coming over rubbing your head like it's some sort of good luck stone or something. But listen, let me just tell you about the pain. Let me just tell you about all you kids out there. First off, no internet, and no TiVo, none of this. That goes without saying.
No VCRs.
No porn. We had no access to porn.
It didn't exist.
It didn't exist. You couldn't look at
Reels.
anything. Yeah. You had to have a movie studio if you wanted to show
get one
porn.
from the fourth grade classroom or something. Right?
Put it this way: your parents, you wanted to look at some porn moving. Your parents, they didn't have to leave for work; they had to leave the country.
You go to a
but
movie
then you'd be
theater.
Gone for like 6 months.
You'd have to go to a movie theater, and you couldn't get in.
Yeah, you have to sneak into a porn theater and sit there with 70 other idiots. But let's not go into the porn. Here's the thing. Today, you can wear whatever hair you want.
You wear the way the hair looks good.
You can if your hair's thinning out, shave your head. Be a bald guy. No big deal.
Yeah.
If you want to go fro, if you want to go dread, if you want to go long, if you want to go short, if you want to go buzz cut, if you want a flat top, page boy, whatever you want, that's what you want. And when you walk around, you just see people wearing the hair that suits them. The guy with the curly hair, he's got the curly hair, and the guy with the straight's got the straight hair, and the bald guy shaves it or whatever. Back then, there was one hairdo, and it went on for about 3 years, maybe 3 to 5
High
years.
school.
It was junior high for me in high school for Drew, and getting into high school with me too, was you had to have your hair feathered. It had to go back, to be parted, and it had to feather back, and it looked essentially like Farrah Fawcett's hair looked in Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
And then there was a couple of these Tiger Beat heartthrob guys who had that hair. It's that Cassidy Brothers stuff. This long in the back, feather in the front. And that's it. Now, if you had a buzz cut, something happened.
Yeah, you'd be institutionalized. You'd be so ostracized.
There was one guy at our school that had a buzz cut. His name was Bobby Wilhite.
No,
and it was like, what happened? I don't know. His dad's like in the military or something. It was like someone abused him. Like, yeah, here's the deal. Haircut was punishment. Like a guy got a buzz cut, screwed up, did something.
What year was this?
Oh, man, this is probably
74.
74 through into the early 80s. Believe it or not.
Yeah,
it almost had like a 7-8 year run.
Yeah.
And you couldn't wear your hair how you wanted to wear your hair. Now, that was great for the guys who had the straight, long hair. And as a matter of fact, goofy guys, little short guys with big noses and funny ears and double chins and everything, get laid based on executing the hair.
Right.
And there were guys who were like, I remember them. They're like, the guy had braces, all nose and braces, but look at that hair. Oh, my God. And he's getting laid based on his hair. And meanwhile, I got this crazy nappy hair, and I'm trying to comb it and force it in. Drew, picture me trying to feather my hair.
I know exactly what it looks like.
Disaster.
I know exactly what it looks like.
Oh, my God, like old man, all dry
it goes like
and weird.
flat on the top and straight like a shelf. Like a shelf, exactly.
I got to go to therapy. Take me to therapy. No, I need a helicopter to take me to therapy. Car, not fast enough. Medevac to therapy.
Let's go.
All right, AFI. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe I won't.
No, I'll be back.
All right, after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. Oh, that was traumatic, Drew. I whizzed on myself. I was so traumatized.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah. I tell you, AFI is here tonight. Well, I don't know. We're done hearing songs from AFI, but put them on the list.
They're up there.
That's
top
okay.
list.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You know. I'll tell you a disturbing trend with me is I've been wearing sweatpants to the radio station a lot, and no underpants. And when I take a whiz,
it just leaks.
A couple dribbles on the walk back.
Yeah.
And there's a weird feeling of the urine going down the thigh,
Adam,
down.
Don't be ashamed to use that TP, man.
Give it a little
Give it a little dab.
That means you're getting old.
Yeah, see, I'm not ready to.
Well, you're gonna have to run down your leg.
then you're gonna get holes in your pants and stuff, stains. It's gonna be good times.
Yeah, I got the.
What happens to the other end?
Number 2?
Yeah,
that's still going.
I think
that never stops.
Nothing gets out of the woods there, does it?
No, that's fine. But this goes down to the muckluck. It goes down. There's a weird feeling. I gotta start doing something. I'm gonna put a dish towel down there. Maybe I'll do the tissue. Maybe.
Brianna?
Again, I'm not ready for that.
17.
Wait, didn't we talk to Brianna?
Hi.
We talked to a Brianna. No.
Oh, you're 17. What's up, baby doll?
Hi. Lately I've been having like emotional outbursts, and I'm kind of worried that I might have a disorder of some sort.
Like what happened?
Well, it's weird. It probably started like back in October where I felt really depressed, and I would be fine, and then I would just like, I don't know, kind of break away. And I had one tonight, and it seriously lasted for 2 hours. I just cried and cried. And
so you're having episodes where you have
you're on your period,
uncontrollable crying. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's
not,
it. You don't
not all the time. I mean,
you don't cut on yourself. You don't have violent outbursts. You don't take it out on people or things. Okay.
So it just started from like I woke up and I felt like grief, and I just started
From what?
crying. And
what's all the depression about?
Today it was mostly about my boyfriend, which we've been together for a year, and he has chronic fatigue syndrome. And I've been fine with the whole situation for a year, but I guess today
that just means he's a nut job.
No.
Do you
it
have?
started from mono.
Ooh, that can happen. That can happen.
Man, I'm on board. But still, I don't know. Epstein-Barr virus, chronic fatigue.
Well, that's the real chronic
fibromyalgia.
fatigue does start with a viral illness. The true one. People are just wiped out for a year after a virus.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but
you see how that works? By the way, I'd like more people to start using that.
But still. My son uses it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
If it's when you're wrong, you got nothing to say, but still you throw it back in the guy's car.
I love it when I'm helping with homework. Jordan, this is not how you spell that. Yeah, but still.
Yeah, but still. Watch. Try that exchange one more time. I tell you, this chronic fatigue syndrome, nothing. I call it, it's just lazy. It's just being lazy.
There's a real syndrome that can occur with fatigue, wipes you out for a year after a virus.
Yeah, but still. See how I was right? No effort, no reading, no medical school, no nothing. Walk away feeling pretty good about myself. It's at least a push.
It's flawless.
It turns a severe loss into a tie.
Oh, man.
Okay, so Brianna, do you have an eating disorder or anything like that yourself?
No, I don't actually. I am
You're
a
okay.
trauma survivor.
What was the trauma?
My dad used to hit me, and we actually went to court for it, but now.
Ooh.
All right, so that's. Did you have some treatment for that?
No, I'm kind of scared to tell my parents about it because I don't know. what they would think.
Treatment for the trauma. You should be getting treatment for your dad physically abusing you.
I know. See, it wasn't really bad. Well, like
Brianna, you went to court for it.
Went to court.
Oh, my goodness. It's amazing that they defend it.
Go, listen. First off, you need therapy for whatever attacks you're having now.
Yeah.
Secondly, you need them because you're a survivor.
Trauma survivor. She knows she's a trauma survivor. That changes the wiring in your brain and the integration in the emotional system, so it makes them difficult to regulate. That's why you have these outbursts. You get stuck in negative affect states and you can't get out.
All right, real fast. I feel bad for Mary over here. She's 15. has a question about BJ's and breast implants.
Why'd you ask about the breast implant?
15.
What about the breast implant?
But before I ask my question, I just want to say that, Dave, I love you more than that other chick.
But
you're not breathing as hard as she was.
Yeah.
She was sort of
and you're all distant second to me.
No.
I love this kid's hair.
I can accept being second to Adam. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's high.
Now we're out of show.
We gotta go to break.
All right, she said hi, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the thing about
Thanks.
the BJ and the boob job. Boob job at least 3 years away. BJ
3 years away.
next weekend.
Be
right?
safe.
No,
3 years away.
Everything's 3 years away. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, that's the show. AFI.
Good
Top
times.
of the list.
Thank you for having us.
Top of the list. Sing the Sorrow. Name of the CD. Go out and get that. I'm sure you already have. Mazel tov, guys. Continued success. You come back anytime
Thank you
like.
very much.
Thank you.
Well, some thanks are due. I want to thank Brian for doing a great job on the phones all week long. There's Junior producer Lauren for doing a great job. Producer Ann for booking such classy guests as AFI. Chris, engineer Chris over here at the Mother Station. And, of course, the nimble-fingered one. Engineer Anderson back at Westwood 2, as we like to call it. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.